Ooh, yeah.
TheRippStixx podcast.
TheRippStixx podcast. Well, this is tasty.
Yep.
Blink, you can't get into this?
Nope.
That's a China right there. Yeah.
TheRippStixx.
That was a tasty like.
Yeah.
TheRippStixx podcast. We are Sunday, November 24th. It is the Sunday before Thanksgiving. How's it going, boys?
Good. All right.
Our house, outside and inside, is now officially totally decorated for Christmas.
Well, we didn't want to do some stuff like the blow-ups and the village.
Well, yeah, I'm not sure anybody knows what you're talking about with that, but we used to do a pretty cool, like...
Mini village has lights.
Yeah, I just didn't feel like doing it, man. It's like so hard to get them to all plug in together and get the snow around it. I was just like, blah. What do you think about that, Link? Are you sad?
No.
We also used to put up about 20 blow-ups. Well, they used to be in our front yard, and then your mom got a little too bougie for that. And then she made it go to the backyard, and now they don't even make it out of the box. It's pretty sad. What blow-ups do you think we should hang up if we were to hang them
The
up?
hot air balloons and the Yeti, like the Yeti from...
I think he's broke.
No, he's not. He's Rudolph.
Okay.
The hot air balloon.
But the inside is totally decorated, and I want to tell people, we started the inside with your two boys' rooms.
Yep.
Each
and we
one of
ended
you,
it with the sleds.
yeah, each one of you have a Christmas tree in your room.
Uh-huh.
So,
And we already put our other Christmas tree with our other ornaments.
yeah, Lincoln has like a full-size Christmas tree. Franklin has like a medium size.
I don't have full size.
That is a full-size Christmas tree.
Franklin's is small. I'm a medium, and the big one is a big.
No, yours is the same height as the other one.
Dad.
It's just not as full.
Hey, Dad, my and Stephanie's is really big.
Yeah, she has that really tall one. I remember that. In our house, we have, let's think about this. We have
Pickles?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 Christmas trees
And some of them are minis.
that we have ornaments hanging on.
And, well, we went to the beach yesterday, and I ripped my tooth out.
So that's
don't
actually
care.
a funny story. No, I actually think it's a funny story. So Franklin was inside the house, and he was being an absolute monster like Franklin can be sometimes. I don't think the audience realizes how much of a monster you can be sometimes. He was, if you said something to him, like if you said, Franklin, I need you to stop complaining. He'd be like, complaining? I'm not complaining. No one ever says that I'm being... Right? So I finally couldn't take it anymore. And I told him, it was like blowing 35 miles an hour outside. It was pretty chilly. I told Franklin, I said, go outside until you figure your attitude out. But what I think he heard was to go outside until he got his tooth ripped out because he had a loose tooth. He was out there for about 5 minutes, and he came in with a bloody mouth and said, I finally ripped my tooth out because you told me to. And I said, I didn't tell you to rip your tooth. I said to go outside and correct your attitude. But he went like...
I yanked it.
And he got it out.
Hey, Dad, can I have your phone to do the soundboard?
Nope.
I know how to work it.
I don't think so.
Well, we have our pricklies up.
We do.
If you don't know what a prickly is, we have these little animals that are really prickly. They're made out of wood, like wood strands, and they're really prickly. That's why we call them the prickly. So every time you hear pricklies, that means the animals.
Yep. So what is going on? The Sixers finally won a game
Oh my God!
the other day.
Miracle.
I'm so wondering what's going to happen with Embiid. You'll never convince me in a million years he'll play this contract out here. There's no way.
And
I've officially thought that he is like the biggest bum because I never really thought like he was like a true bum. I thought he just like flopped and like sat bad, but
Here's
he's
the thing,
officially
man. Like I mean, I don't even know what the right word to call him is because like he is super, super talented. And I go, think about how good this dude could be if he actually came in shape.
What you what Tyree said? He said he's late to everything. He's out of shape.
Well, they're both. I don't know about the league
And-
because we're not in the meetings, but he is definitely out of shape.
And we just, what did we just do?
Dude, every time he runs like down the court, I'm just like,
Nope.
Guess what?
no
Dad?
way.
Guess which rookie averages the most points?
It's got to be
McCain.
McCain.
It is McCain.
Yeah, he's doing really
He's
good.
averaging 14.3.
Not anymore. Not anymore.
20?
What is it?
It's like 18 points now.
Yeah, you got to wonder though. Like, I'm surprised the teams haven't started game planning around him. In other
He's going
words,
to be the rookie of the year.
if he keeps doing this, absolutely. But you know, when you're like brand new and nobody knows who the heck you are, like
You're just
sometimes
making TikToks.
sometimes you can get away with, you know, being this good because people don't even know how to defend you yet. So it's going to be really interesting how he goes about for the next like part of the season.
Yeah, we just did the slides.
Don't get off topic.
Yeah, we did do some
Well,
slides.
Yabusele is the person besides McCain who's mostly averaging all the points.
I would tell you he's definitely a surprise too. I mean, I know they liked him in the Olympics, but
And I didn't know that he played on the Celtics before.
I didn't know that either.
I think it was a green team. I don't know if it's something.
It was.
Oh, yeah.
So we just me and the boys just got done watching. What is that show called? Starting Five.
Starting five.
It was a great show, and they're coming out with a new one with the whole entire
Starting
starting.
Five on Netflix.
I believe
Yeah.
Tyrese is in the new starting five.
And-
coming out.
Really? So the Starting Five was a chronicle of last season, and it was LeBron, Tatum, Sabonis, Anthony Edwards,
And
Jimmy
Jimmy
Butler.
Butler. That's it.
Was there anybody else?
It was just five. Starting five.
So who surprised you the most?
Jimmy Butler.
What about?
Like that, like even though when he's injured, he just like plays through it all and like
Yeah.
wants to go out there.
Jimmy Butler is definitely a killer. He's funny though, man. He's like the thing that he does every year at the beginning of the year with his hair and stuff like that. Like he's a funny dude.
It's either Tatum. Here's the thing. Here's a shout out. I don't know how Sabonis didn't make the All Star.
Well,
How was that a shout out?
so what is he? Is he technically a center, or is he a power forward?
He's both.
Center.
So I could see how he didn't make it as a center because, well, quite honestly, the forwards and the centers, there's a lot of guys there. Like when you start thinking about both on the East and the West, how many good centers there were, like I could see that.
And the people that surprised me most were Jason Tatum, Jimmy Butler, and Anthony Edwards.
I'll tell you what surprised me the most about the entire show was I can't believe how much LeBron James curses. Anthony Edwards was exactly what I thought he was. He's like, the kid still acts like he's in high school. He's really young. He's got all this money. Doesn't really know what to do with it. Doesn't know how to act like an adult yet. LeBron is a billionaire and has been in the league for 21 years or whatever like that. And he's got the mouth of a truck driver. He cursed like 400 times on that show.
And Jason Tatum, it was cool that he was one of the best prospects. And then he won in his rookie year. He said that blank banner is going to be a championship someday for him. And it was.
I thought it was a little interesting that Jimmy Butler and Tatum, they showed their kids a lot and they never showed the mother or the girlfriend. Whereas like Anthony Edwards, you saw the mother, she was on a lot.
And she had a baby.
LeBron's wife was on a lot. Sabonis's wife was on a lot.
Oh, yeah, that one. But like Jimmy Butler, I didn't see them.
Well, he had his kids a lot on the show.
Definitely.
I like those type of shows because it takes you like into their life and like it's just.
Yeah, well, I'll tell
And
you
then
what.
we started
I
watching.
gotta move my mic. Hold on.
And then we started watching The Turnaround, which
Yeah. What is just as good as those shows are those shows for history.
No, they're not.
They are, because what they do is they take like the most prominent, popular figures of a date range and they like do a deep dive into their life. And I think it's really good to watch those because, if you get to watch a lot of things on the past, you have a better chance of not repeating them.
that's what
in the future.
I was watching Beckham, the thing, and
Soccer player.
yeah, and then we were watching The Turnaround, which I don't know.
Yeah, the turnaround was a little weird. I thought the turnaround was going to be about
The Phillies.
the Phillies. It was
Was
actually
about-
just about this guy who like,
The Phillies.
Do you know
captain.
I met the Philly captain at a Phillies game. He you know, me, you, Papa, we were the three people that went to one of the games. He was walking right next to us,
I did not know that.
He
He's very-
goes to like every game.
Why didn't you point him out to me?
Because you want to know who he is.
Yeah, but you could have said, "Hey, look, there's a Philly captain." I would have said, "Who's the Philly captain?" And then you could have told me about
I
him.
told you. There he is.
Well, and then and then we started watching this Our Oceans by Lincoln was asleep.
Yeah, you know what I didn't like about that show?
That was AI.
It was all AI generated. It was like that was dupe. I thought.
It was like, how could
I
you
was like,
like? Do you know?
hell no, man.
I don't know what the
Do you
heck you're
know?
talking
Do you
about.
know like
We watched, like there's the Our Planet.
that was like
came
voice-
out
Oh,
with
I hate those shows.
Yeah.
They're
Okay,
annoying.
well they're also great,
No, they're
but
not.
they came out with a new one called like
Our Oceans.
Our Oceans.
and it was so AI.
But all of the video, Lincoln, was like computer generated. Like,
it was
Like,
like
animated or was it like realistic?
AI. It was like AI, like totally like. But you could tell.
like do you know how slow whales can go? It showed a whale going like 70 miles per hour in the water like a shark. Like that's not how fast they are. And then it showed this eggs, and then it showed cuttlefish that had like 3 eyes almost.
Yeah, cuttlefish are weird. Cuttlefish.
Are from older
So,
men.
like most animal groups, the big males are like the dominant figure, right? But what happens is the small males, they kind of get like beat up by the big males. So they have adapted this trait where they pretend like they're a girl. So they'll like change their color and they'll like hang out with the girl so that the big male will be like, oh, it's just another girl. I don't have to beat this dude up. And then when the big male is trying to figure out what girl he wants to mate with, that little male who like blended in with all the women, he's like, hey baby, you
and
want to hang out with me?
And when they're angry, the males, when they're angry, they turn like a zebra-ish color, like black with white stripes. Mm-hmm. Even though zebras are white with black stripes. It's kind of like a zebra.
So if you hear something that sounds like an obscene phone call in the background, that is RippStixx number 2. Lincoln has got some sort of
It's a cold.
I don't know if it's a cold. It might be, but Lincoln has such a hard time. Like he doesn't know what to do when he's like stuffy. So he just like
So he's going like,
it's like crazy, dude. And he uses 10,000 tissues. So he'll use the corner of one little tissue and then they'll throw it in a pile. And 8 hours later, we've gone through 7 boxes of tissues. But I'm happy he's still here.
we have, Dad has one in his office, aka the Ripper, I think.
What do I got in my office?
That National Lampoon thing. I have an elf one. It's kind of like
You didn't tell him what it was, though. It's a Funko
it's like a
scene.
Funko Pop. It's like a TV. It's like clear, and then at the bottom it will say
Yeah, it's like a Funko
elf.
scene. It's
It'll
in
say
like
elf, and then it would say what year it was made.
It's
And
a
then-
it's a plexiglass box that shows like a scene, and there's usually like 4 or 5 Funkos
Yeah,
in
the
there.
scene is when Elf is leaving, and he says bye to the narwhal and to the penguin and to the bear. And then Dad's is when the National Lampoon when he plugs in all those lights.
Yeah. I got a Christmas tree, the Funko scene.
The
I got
Santa Claus.
USA Santa Claus. I'm going to have Kung Fu Fighting Santa Claus here shortly. And I'm bringing in those snowmen with the trees that you put
Oh, yeah.
together.
Oh yeah.
Then it's going to be like, Merry Christmas, everyone. Sorry. So what's up, dudes?
Nothing much.
So what are we doing? What are we actively doing to try to get more subscribers? I think one of the things we have to do is to make this show interesting.
Well,
We
I
try.
just watched a 20-minute video on a guy that works at YouTube, and he knows the algorithm really well. Like, he works with it. And he said, like, and I also watched a Mr. Beast video, like, him talking about it. And Mr. Beast said, your first, like, 10 videos, and we posted, like, 49 videos, so we're fine. With that.
This will be episode 30.
Yeah, so we're because we have 107 subscribers right now. But Mr. V said, like, your first, like, 5, 6, 7, those videos, they're not going to get a lot of views unless, like, you actively tell people.
And
and
we
the
just got new subscribers.
And the guy on the YouTube algorithm, he said, like, say, like, our channel was about Fortnite, when they search this Fortnite, it's going to come up with the top people. But we got to, like, take their ideas and put it in our video, and then, like, the thumbnails and stuff.
Yeah, but that's just copying. Hey, dude, you got to turn your headphones.
Oh.
And we just got a new subscriber, Carter. Shout out Carter.
That's
Carter
cool.
surfs waves.
That's cool. He surfs every single day.
Yeah, he's
crazy.
really good. He's really
He's
good.
really good. I wish I was.
Shout out Lincoln
Put
Wyckoff.
can you put them on? What's going on? Did you hear that noise?
Yes, I just heard it.
Talking to your microphone.
Hello?
Okay. Now let go of them because you just did something that made like a really weird noise. I wish I was like 1/10 as good as Carter. Now Carter's also 75 pounds, so that helps a lot.
I'm 102 pounds, to be honest.
I'm 84.
Yeah, you thinned out a lot. You got like a lot taller and thinner.
Same. I got.
I've been
taller.
coming down here with my headphones and working out. You haven't seen me?
What?
Bro. I've been
you know
trying
what's
to
funny?
get. I've been trying. No, I'll tell you what's
Grandma
funny.
has said the same thing, that I'm thinner, and I take that as a compliment.
Who doesn't?
Got him!
You actually are.
Johnny.
You actually are thinner. Why I was laughing was because I've been trying to get these two kids to work out with me, and they won't. And I
will.
can't, for the life of me, understand why you wouldn't want to lift weights with your father.
Well, I already know how to. I've been working with you, like setting up the TVs at the beach house. Like I know the black.
And
You don't know.
Dude, so here's the thing. I've been really big on these kids. I'm like, you guys have to learn some skills. Like your dad can do just about everything. So when we were down the shore, I was hanging a TV up on the wall, and I had to run the electricity through the wall, and I had to hang the TV up. And I said to Franklin, Franklin, you want to learn something?
Yep.
And I brought him over, and I showed him how to wire an outlet.
So the
I
black.
also showed him, remember I was trying to fish the electric wire up to the other hole that I made, and I
Which you
couldn't
got
get it.
it.
And what did I teach you how to do? What's it called?
You get a hanger.
No, but what did I call it?
A fishing.
Yep, you're going fishing.
You get a hanger. You get the like hang part, and you try to fish with the cord. And then I know how to set it up.
I don't
so
know anything interesting.
so green goes to the ground. So to closest the
Yep, green is the
closest one
ground.
to the bottom. So
Yep.
GG. Black goes in the top, which is the hot wire,
Yep,
and then white goes in the middle.
yep, the white's the common. So on a 115 volt
What's a volt?
voltage, man, I got to teach you guys so much.
I know what a volt is.
So there's so many things like this, though. What was Dad doing when we went down there yesterday?
You were drywalling.
I was fixing these ridiculous holes that this gentleman that we hired to run some electric to the ceilings fans, because Dad did not feel like doing it. I wanted to save myself some time and aggravation. And this guy, it looked like he sent a beaver into the house to make these holes in the wall. I ain't never seen holes that bad before. I never seen holes this bad. You know, if someone makes a hole, you know what actually would have been better? If he just took his fist and punched through the wall.
Exactly. No, or if he just see your water bottle, the circle part, or if he just put his water bottle out there and then just started tracing and then cutting that.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Yeah, and then, so we have a lot going on.
But I think
Eagles.
in your office, you should get all the RippStixx cards, because I've been giving them to my friends.
I have a box of RippStixx cards in my office.
Do you give them out?
And
I don't think you do, because no one subscribes.
Well, I
The
actually
people that I tell.
I gave them out to like 3 people. That's it.
Well, you got to give them out to all of them.
I've been giving out them, and Eagles, Rams, who you got?
Eagles winning by 20 points.
You're like all over the place.
Eagles win by 20 points.
E-A-G.
When do they play?
They play at 8:12 today.
Oh, they're the night game?
8:12.
it in Philly?
No, it's in LA. But the thing is, Philly fans take over that stadium every year they play there. So
Yeah.
LA? I don't know if they'll take over LA. I mean, LA's got no fans. They're mutts.
they take.
LA
they
fans
do.
are the worst.
Well, my bad. Yeah, they probably.
Well, so
Did I tell you that I talked to this Olympic athlete in my class, and I got absolutely embarrassed in front of her. And I won't even talk to her again, probably.
Do tell. Who was the Olympic athlete?
Rosie, someone, Bennett, whatever. I don't
What
know.
did she do?
Skiing. She's in Finland.
Okay, so she do
Cross
like ski?
country.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's hard.
Dad,
So what did you ask her, and why were you embarrassed?
Because I already asked a question, like, it was very similar to someone else that asked it,
Was
but
this
it was
your
not.
entire grade?
No, it was just our class.
So you had an Olympian come in just to your class?
no, it was on the screen.
There's another class
It was
that's
like
doing.
Zoom?
There's another class that's doing this. Yes, it was. There's another class that's doing the same athlete, but we're one of the two.
Okay, so
And-
tell me the question you asked her.
I said, "Do you like traveling?" Someone said, "Where's the farthest you traveled?" I said, "Where's the farthest you traveled, and do you like doing it?" And then my teacher said, "Wait, we already asked that." I'm like, "You didn't ask half of it, but okay." And I just said, "Oh, my bad. Move on." I just said that because I didn't want to say anymore.
Oh, well, you should have said, oh, my bad. I didn't realize someone asked part of the question. Can you answer the second part of my question? And here's another thing. Like,
Hey,
I have a feeling
I'm lying.
that if you were listening,
I was listening to the whole thing.
you would have known that someone already asked that question.
well, hey,
My
Dad,
teacher was like
Dad,
putting the camera
so-
right in my face so you could see the blonde
Guess
hair
what,
on the
Dad?
glare.
Dad, guess what?
What?
Yesterday,
You're all over.
Lincoln was playing MLB The Show, and guess who he threw a no-hitter with?
Guess.
Franklin, why are you all over the place? We're talking about something that happened in Lincoln's classroom, and you're talking about
know where
MLB The
Lincoln's
Show.
classroom is.
All right, wait, but guess if people don't forget. And it's a pitcher.
You what?
You guess.
Yeah, guess.
Guess what?
Which Phillies pitcher that I got a no hitter with yesterday?
Taiwan.
Yep. He threw
And he's a
12
56.
You know how I know that?
12
You
strikeouts.
already told me.
12 strikeouts. 0 walks. Perfect game. 3 flyout and a catch.
That was legitness.
I was going with Matt Waldron, knuckleballer.
All kinds of rumors on the Phillies fronts, man. You know, your grandmother sent me a message about them potentially trading somebody. I said they've been doing
Alec
this
Bohm-
for a month and a half now.
Alec Bohm, Brandon Marsh, and they got to cut Taiwan.
Well, here's the problem. They're going to have a hard time getting someone to take Castellanos' contract. You'd probably be able to move Bohm, and you would be able to move you'd be able to move Bohm. You definitely would be able to move Ranger.
I like
I hate to see Ranger go.
Nick. I don't like Bob though.
Here's the
I've
thing.
hated him ever since he came.
Here's the thing. I bet you Nick is a great teammate. Like, I bet you if you're on that team, I bet you the teammates really, really like him. I bet you he is a really good guy. He is an absolute butthead, though, to the fans and a butthead to the media. And I don't know why he acts that way. I don't get it.
Well, George Pickens is like the same there because people say he's a great teammate, but he's just a jerk when he talks to the media and stuff. If you don't know who he is, he's a football wide receiver.
On the Steelers.
You know, I know we've done this once before, but I'm looking at who are the top like free agents.
I'll name it to you.
I mean, it's
Sorry,
such a
that's
good
not it.
list. I mean, you got Juan Soto, who's only 26, and they don't even list the Phillies as a potential for him.
Well,
You got Corbin Burns.
I don't even at this point care because
I'd take Corbin.
he's old. I don't want him. He's like Taiwan.
He's 30 years old.
No.
He's younger than
I mean, I'd take him, but like he's
younger
just
than Wheeler.
I don't.
Corbin Burns.
Roki Sasaki.
Oh, we need to go all in for him.
He's 23. He's 23. That's young.
His
The only problem with a 23-year-old pitcher though, Link,
What?
is like you're almost guaranteed for him to be injured.
well, guess how much? I believe it's a splitter. Guess how fast it can
How fast?
102 miles per hour.
What? Really? I didn't know that. You got
Paul Skeens is
Blake
20
Snell,
I don't want him. He's
Alex Bregman,
I'll take him because he's a better guy than Bo.
Max Fried.
No,
He's old. Anthony Santander,
I take him. He could be a replacement in the outfield.
Pete Alonso. Boo.
Nope, I
We
don't
also-
want him.
We also don't need a first baseman.
I don't need him. What?
Willie Adams.
I'll take him. He's a good. He can replace Stott.
What?
He's a second
Well,
baseman.
he's a shortstop.
He could always adapt. Mookie's like shortstop, second baseman. He goes in the outfield, DH. He's all over, so he could adapt there.
Jack Flattery. He's 29. Tanner
Yeah.
Scott. Man, there's a lot of pitchers on this.
I'll take Jack.
Shane Bieber. I wonder if he's related to Justin.
Get out.
Christian Walker. We don't need a first baseman. Evaldi. He's old.
Yeah, Valdi is.
I'll tell you what. I'd take this guy. Oh, he's old too.
Who?
Teoscar Hernandez.
I'll take him.
He's
been good.
32, but you know what? I think he's from the Dominican Republic, which means he's probably 47. Michael Waka. What are you laughing at? Carlos Estevez.
No.
Clay Holmes.
Nah.
Heck no.
We already have Carlos. UC Kikuchi.
Nah.
Astros. I'd take him. Gleyber Torres. Second
Yes.
baseman.
Yes. Gleyber Torres is so good. Yes.
Tyler O'Neill. He's an outfielder.
Nah. Actually,
Where's what's his Max Scherzer? He's 40. Get the heck out of here. Sean Manaea.
Shaw Manaya?
I'll take Sean.
Jerickson Profar. I'd take
Ooh,
him.
yeah. We
As
might
long as
get
he
him.
doesn't struggle.
Yeah. What about what's his name? What about Cody? Isn't he
Cody Bellinger just signed with the Cubs, but they're looking to trade him.
Oh, I'll take him.
I like the mean.
It's funny. They just. I don't trust any of these people now because I have one source telling me that the Phillies are one of the top 6 teams to get one. I have
Yeah.
and then another ESPN has like them ranked 15 to get one. So I don't even know
And
what's
this
gonna happen.
and this guy made a fake.
They're all just you gotta understand there's people's opinions.
And this guy just made a fake video and said, "Juan, welcome to Cleveland." And I'm like, that's fake. And I'm like, that's really fake. That's
Yeah, man.
really-
There's
If he ever signed with the Guardians, I don't know what would happen. They'd probably be the best team.
God, man, you'd love. You'd love to get Juan Soto. He's 26. You're going to pay him a ton of money, but...
You didn't know that.
Why are you making these noises? They're totally inappropriate.
Because
Did you know that? You haven't learned. You haven't known that Jason Tatum was that young.
Well, no, I know he was young.
he's only 19 years old.
Jason
Tatum's not
Tatum?
19 years old. He's like 26.
I was joking. You guys don't get the joke.
What?
If only you were a nerd and watched all the interviews and pregame and all that, you'd understand.
My God. Yeah, we don't get it, Link. We
Want
don't,
to do some?
we don't get it.
Do you want to do some questions?
No,
Are we done with sports? Do we want to
No.
talk anything else about sports?
I have a claim to make
All right, what's your claim?
that the Chiefs are frauds, and I'll tell you why. Because when you look at like the Bills who like won against them, and you see that who they playing this week? Anyone know? Anyway, I think the teams. Here we go. Never mind.
All right, let's do some questions.
Dude, spit it out. What is your take?
If you stop using that, I'm done with it.
Is your take is that the Chiefs are frauds?
Yeah, this season because
What's their record?
they're 9-1. But I'll tell you,
I'm sorry. What was their record again?
the refs in 0.
Their record's what? 9-1.
The refs are 9-1, guys.
My God, you've been watching YouTube too much. They're the best team in the NFL right now.
Have you seen the Lions?
Who's the best? Well, okay, the Lions are good too.
Have you seen the Bills? Have been playing really good.
Guess what?
Eagles have been playing
Get the
better
Lions.
than them.
Get the Lions outside of their cozy little dome, and let's see how good they are in the winter.
All right,
Damn.
let's see some questions. Because I'm done. You guys talking.
Bro, you don't get to run this show, mister.
I don't want to.
Before we get into questions, your guys' week this week is a very easy, very nice week.
All half days.
All
feels-
half days, dude.
Half days
All
feel
half
so
days.
long.
What? How is it even possible?
They feel longer than real days.
Half days, by definition, are half as long as your normal days. You dupe. That just proves that you're willing to complain about anything.
You're willing to complain if water doesn't taste like
What
water.
about no school?
You'd probably be like, "Ugh, no school stinks because like it's like there's school, but you're not in school. Ugh, ugh."
Dad, guess what? We actually don't have no school on Thursday and Friday.
No, no.
Can I get a oh
No school. Thursday, Thanksgiving, Friday, Black Friday.
Lincoln's signature mac and cheese will be making an appearance to the table this year.
How do you know that?
Me and Mom have already planned it. It carries everything that we make.
When you say that, it makes me want to do the opposite of this.
Let's go.
Let's All right, can we do questions?
Oh, God. I wish you could look me in the face, dude. I've been trying to teach my sons to look at people in their eyes when they're talking to
I
them.
look at people and
There you go. Look at me. There you go. Now say something to me, Link.
Hi.
Say a sentence to me. You're not looking at me.
Can we set up the Shaquille O'Neal basketball net we just got?
you're not looking at it.
Let me think about this.
You're gonna say no.
Nope.
All right, let's start some questions.
Well, me and Mom already get set up later. So you
All
can-
right. Okay. All right.
I've also been
Snap out
trying
of
to
it.
promote our channel a lot to
That's
like
good.
people
And look at this.
around.
Listen to this. Since you started promoting our channel, we went from like 90 subscribers to like what?
107 right now.
107, dude. Bro, hold up. I got one for this.
Shout out Lincoln Wyckoff.
Let's go.
Lincoln Wyckoff has carried
All right.
the entire.
First question. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Why or why not?
We've already asked this. We ask the same questions every single time.
What was it?
Is a hot dog a sandwich? Yes or no?
We do the same questions. And
Why
yes,
is it not? Yes, it is. It's literally 2 buns separated by a piece of meat in the middle.
Nope.
A sandwich, in my opinion, are 2 loose pieces of bread.
You can literally do that to a bun. You can do
Only
that.
if you screw up your bun.
All right, next question. We already know it is a sandwich. What would you want your last meal to be? We already did that.
We do the same questions
Fine.
every time.
I'm picking this one. This one is not going to be the same one.
All right, well, don't read it if it was.
What is the silliest way you have got injured?
The silly. Oh man.
We've done this before, but I'll do it again because I don't remember.
We have not.
I don't think
this.
we've done this one.
Yeah,
We've done it.
Let me think. I've been injured in many, 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 many ways.
I think the silliest way was. When
I've been injured because I pulled a bone in my back. It was at school. We were playing football, and these stupid people kicked the ball on purpose, and I slipped on it, and my back like curled up. So then it like.
I think the
To
silliest
any
way.
of our viewers younger than 10,
Let me.
I wouldn't recommend
Hold on, he's not
listening.
done.
But it kind of like just like tiny like just like came out a bit. It's fine now, but
Bro,
like
get to the point.
All right. My silliest.
I had a donkey, and the donkey's name was Justin, and Justin liked it.
All right.
All right, what's the silliest way you've ever injured yourself?
Probably when me
I
and
punched him in
Lincoln.
the face.
Probably when me and Lincoln were playing basketball, I jumped for the rebound because we have like a mini court in quotation marks down here. And I jumped on the edge of the mat and I twisted my ankle.
And then you
so
came up
badly.
crying, and then you're like, "Oh my ankle!"
I remember that.
Because it hurt. It hurt.
All right, you want to know
Really
the most
deal with
recent?
pain.
You want to know most recently the silliest way I ever injured myself? Do you remember last year when we went sledding
Oh my
at
god.
that new place?
I'm not going there
Do
this
you
year.
remember when I went down on the little saucer on the one that was just the ice?
Yeah.
Dude, so anyway, it didn't hurt going down. But when you got all the way to the bottom and you were on the flat section,
You
there
had
were-
to be like, hold on.
well, but there were these like little jumps, right? I hit one and my butt bone felt like it flew through my
Well,
nose.
do you remember that kid? He went down on like this. It looked like the swell was like $150.
Yeah.
And he bumped into that pole, and like he went flying down the thing, but his like sled like broke.
I do remember that.
I am not going on that.
Well,
it's
next,
dangerous.
Next question. What is the strangest dream you have ever had?
I've had some strange.
I'll
I'll tell mine.
tell you mine.
No, I'll tell mine first.
All right,
so-
gotta tell yours first.
Me and like my friends for some reason. This might sound silly to a lot of people, but they were having a party in the kitchen, and I'm like, "Mom, can I go to the bathroom?" So I went in your room for some reason. I went out, and then I looked in the kitchen. No one was there. Then I looked in Lincoln's room because Lincoln was sleeping while they were having the party. And I looked in Lincoln's room. Lincoln wasn't there. And then I fell through the I fell through the floor, and then lava was down there.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoa.
You want me to tell you mine?
Yep, let's hear yours. What was it again? Is it the strangest or the funniest?
Strangest.
All right.
Now, this is my strangest dream, and that I can remember, and I
Okay.
remember being like so shook
Pineapple
from
with
it.
the monkey.
I was in a mall with all my friends and the random people from my school, and we were like shopping, and then they all ran into this room, so I followed them, and then we went, and they were just all there, like all crumbled up. So then I remember just like blinking, and then
These nuts.
Sorry, I accidentally hit that. I did not mean to do that. I'm sorry. That was actually an accident. I should have never. I swear to God, I didn't mean to hit that.
You look like someone who's bald, and it looks like a tomato
I'm
right
sorry.
now.
All right, so the things were all crumbled up.
And
Oh God.
You keep going this. You keep going like a Steve bot. You're like.
All right. Oh, I'm so sorry.
and so I teleported to the car, a random car with these two animated people and a dog. And it was at my grandmom's house in the driveway, and then a girl just opened the door, and then I went inside, and there was grandma and my aunt, and then they like turned into like this weird people. So I ran out, and then it was just like, it looked like New York City in like at night, like in those really scary areas with all these like weird people, and I had to like walk by it, and I got in the car and I drove away, and then I woke up.
All right, so my dream, I used to have a dream where I was going to my Uncle John and Aunt Roberta's house that was in Greenfield,
And there was a dinosaur chase.
giant red dinosaur that would like come out of the woods. And
Was this the house that they have now?
no, it was the one that they had before, which was in Greenfield's Logan Township. It was pretty crazy.
Was it scary?
Kind of, but it was more like odd because I used to have that same dream all the time and I don't know why.
Well, I always had this.
That's why it was like,
These nuts.
don't say that.
Do you know? But aside,
All right, what's the next question?
All right.
Pick one that we haven't done yet.
I feel like you did that on purpose.
Lincoln, I swear on your eyes.
this is-
I didn't even know I had that on my soundboard.
You picked like the worst possible.
right.
Okay. This is one of the best questions. What is food that looks disgusting but tastes delicious?
Well,
I think for me,
let me think about this.
probably calamari. But calamari
All right.
looks good. The calamari looks good.
Well, when you
It's good.
think about it, a steak, like when you cut a steak open, you could say it looks disgusting, but it's really good.
I would have to say
That is good. These nuts.
Stop saying that. Next question.
calamari without the
Fried.
skin,
Oh, that's definitely looks disgusting.
but it's actually pretty decent.
We already did that. Oh my god, it's a yellow one. I hate this.
Run.
I'm trying to go through.
Come on, dude.
I'm trying to go. Okay. Hold on. Let me just grab one. Right. Sorry, guys. What do you do to get rid of stress?
Oh, I know what I do.
We did relaxing, but not
Very
stress.
easy for me.
Punching.
I lift weights and I do jujitsu.
I punch people.
There's nothing better to get out frustration than strangling someone to death. What about you, Link?
Keeping my blood pressure low
How do you keep it low?
by taking deep breaths and
Okay.
listening to nothing you say.
Well, that's not good.
Because like you like say stuff that doesn't work, and
What are you talking?
I don't say that.
Listen to me. Everything I say works. You just don't listen. What about you, Frank?
Same with you, but a little bit like reading, like or just lying down, just doing nothing.
You know what else is pretty good? If you just take a deep breath and just listen to music.
Oh, that's mine. That's mine now. All right, next question.
Before you get into your thing, do you know what our top view long form video is on this channel?
What?
besides the one that I posted. The drone view. So we should do more drone videos.
Okay, we could do that.
Hey, Dad, next question. What was the best birthday wish or gift you ever received? Mine was probably...
I'm doing a Christmas gift because I've received a lot of good birthday gifts, but it doesn't compare to ones I got on Christmas.
Man, I don't know what mine would be.
Probably either my bike
Ooh,
or
I
my,
know what.
my bike or my Oculus.
I know
Not
what mine
even
is.
your trip to Delaware?
That's third place. Because I made some good friends, good.
I know what
people on
mine
Oculus.
is. Mine's very easy.
What is it?
Mine is very easy, but it came a day late. Hold on, let me set the mood right.
Me?
My favorite present was Lincoln Wyckoff. You came a day after my birthday.
How'd you feel?
I felt great. I was
Like-
like, holy crap. This is the only thing that I will ever own. Now, at the time, it's the only thing that I'll ever own that I'll always love. I can never throw out because I like to throw everything out. And I'll have forever.
And I'm the one listening. Mine was probably my keyboard set. Like that.
You never
You
use
never
it.
use it.
Jake's not the one. You didn't say that.
Okay. Next question. What is one thing you don't know how to do, but you wish that you could do?
Hockey, ice skating, same thing.
Okay, you could do that.
I don't know how. Like I know like how, but I can't or don't. Like, know how.
Mine would be,
That one is a good question.
I wish
One more question after this.
I knew how to be. I wish. Man, I don't know. I wish
Same. I don't know either.
I knew how to like.
Yeah.
I wish I was like a good woodworker. I've
wish
never
I was
tried it.
I wish. This is hard. I can't do it.
There was a song. I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. I wish
right,
I had
next-
a girl who looked good. I'd have called her.
All right. Next question. What made you smile today?
What Dad said earlier. in the video.
Which one?
the that one.
Well, I didn't even say it. I accidentally hit the button.
Well, that's what made me smile too.
Okay, well, maybe I'll do it more often.
And then
Roasted.
also to promote our videos, you have to use hashtags in our videos because then it pops up to more people on the algorithm.
What do you mean?
Like say,
you gotta say
hashtag sports. Like if we talk about the Sixers a lot, say hashtag Sixers.
Okay, so in the
It pops
description,
up, or in the title mainly, it pops up to more viewers.
I think you could do it in the description though too.
Yeah.
Okay.
We just need to do that, and then it will pop
All
up.
right. How about 2 more questions?
Let me see. Which of the 7 doors is most your personality?
Grumpy,
Whichever one that is shy,
bashful, I think.
bashful.
What about you?
What's the one that's super like energetic?
It's the little one, right?
You're calling me little?
Let me look. Hold on. 7.
7:30.
All right, so there is.
Oh, this.
All right, there's Doc, Sneezy, Grumpy, Happy, Bashful. You're bashful. Sleepy and dopey.
Franklin's dopey.
So I'm grumpy, Lincoln's bashful, and I would say that Franklin is. I think Franklin's happy, although he's not happy sometimes.
No, I'm dopey.
No, you're
I'd
not.
say Franklin is like
Next question.
grumpily, like happy and grumpily mixed
I'm
together.
laughing at
Last
this
question.
I'm laughing at-
Grumpily.
Which movie completely changes the plot when you change one letter of its title? I'm thinking of Toy Story.
Wait a minute, read that again. What story totally.
What movie completely changes its plot when you change one letter of the title.
Okay.
Not two, one.
All right, I got one. So if you take Top Gun and replace the G with a B, it'd be Top Bun, and all of a sudden it would be a bakery show.
Get out.
You have to do one now.
What?
Take a movie title and replace one letter.
If you take Jurassic out of Jurassic World and replace it with it'd be My World.
No, you got to take one letter. Like, look, here, I'll give you another example, right? So if you took Toy Story
and make it Toy
no, listen to me. If you took the T out and put a B, and it would be Boy Story. So think of a title that you would replace one letter and it would totally change what it meant.
I'm waiting.
I have another one for you.
Jurassic Dark. And replace the P with the D.
Yeah, but with it being Jurassic, you'd still say it was about dinosaurs, right?
I honestly don't know. So just skip.
You got one, Frank?
One more.
I was thinking of Toy Soy. Like Toy Soy. Nah, but
Last question. Yeah, Iron Man would be a good one.
Yeah,
like
I'm just
if you
thinking
put
what it
Iron
changed.
Fan instead of Iron Man.
Iron Fan. Last question. Do you think you survive a zombie apocalypse? Why or why not?
Okay, I do think I would survive more than most people because I've mastered the art of not needing to be around people. I could kill most men with my bare hands.
Well, but if they touch you or bite you, you're a zombie.
And I can be very quiet. What about you, Link?
I could.
Nope.
I could.
Okay, so Lincoln would be dead right away. What about you, Frank?
I think I could because I'll like just go. Because like I'm definitely not afraid to just walk away from people that I know, and just go to a place that doesn't even have people.
All right. Well, guys, listen. I'm going to do a good job of when I do the description of this one. I'll use some hashtags. So maybe people I'll do like hashtag sports.
Make a good thumbnail as well. Because
NBA.
I feel like our latest thumbnails have been pretty dupe.
What?
You have to like make it like cool.
I thought. So I've been doing this thing where I take threes because there's three of us, and I make three of something. You don't think they've been good?
I just think they've been something. All right, fine. But like I'm just saying, like make them a little more better.
Oh, well, I'm Franklin Blackhall.
I'm Lincoln.
And I'm dead. Peace.
Subscribe, like, and follow. And turn on your notifications for every podcast or thing that we make. Peace.
Oh, this is the breakdown. This is where you do this. You put your hands over your hand and go.